Welcome everyone to Rakina's Rising Icons Community-Based Stories. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, hi guys, my name is Rakina Bean and I'm the host as well as the creator of Rakina's Rising Icons Success Stories. Now, last season during Rakina's Rising Icons Success Stories, we dove into the minds of tomorrow's future leaders, discovered their journeys to success, their challenges they overcome, and their visions for the future. I got the honor of interviewing various students within my school who have shown their passions and ways they're making the world a better place. However, in this new season, we will be highlighting all things community-based. So the things that's going on in my community, in my school, highlighting main events, and providing individuals with the tools needed to grow their community as well. Make sure to follow all my social medias at Rakina's Rising Icons podcast. Let's get started. So I'm here with, for the first time, my special guest for this episode is none other than Miss All's House. She is our community school manager at North High, and I decided to have her up for the first episode because she knows a lot more about community than I do. So Miss All's House, take it away. You want to introduce yourself, say a few things?
So first of all, thank you for having me, Rakina Bean.
You're
I am
welcome.
very, very happy to be here. So I am the new community school manager at North High. Our school was designated as a Maryland community school, and what that means is community schools are a strategy that are used not just in Maryland or in Washington County, but across the country to develop a community environment inside schools where students, families, community partners, school staff all work together to provide the optimal learning environment for kids. And that's not just academics, and it's not just attendance, it's also, working in wraparound services that help families. The food pantry, vision and dental services, access to clothing and hygiene products, help with adult education courses or getting your GED, opportunities for students to become leaders or to engage in before or after school programming. So the role of the community school manager is that I'm the person that works to align those services and communicate well enough so that everyone, students, parents, families, community members, school staff, know what's available and how to access it, and then can make decisions for themselves about what's best for them and their students.
That's amazing. And I thank you for doing all that for our school. So I have some questions for you to ask in terms of being a community manager and being community manager for our school specifically. So my first question for you is, what does it mean to be a community school now that North High is a community school?
Sure. So we want to increase the level of family engagement in all things, in school events, in their students' education. We want transparency so that information is flowing freely to and from school so that people always know what's going on and what's available and how to get involved. Because really, when students and families feel like they belong to their school, they're more likely to participate, and then student achievement goes up, that feeling of safety and belonging increases for everyone, and schools just function at higher levels.
Yeah, right. My next question for you is, as the community school manager, what things have you been working on since working at North High?
Sure thing. So I have been working with Miss Scarberry, who is the community school manager at the middle school, and we have expanded the middle school food pantry so that it's now a North Campus food pantry, and it will be open twice a month for our families to access. I've been working with Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Hagerstown. We have created a student leadership academy. We advertised in the back to school newsletter for applicants for the Youth Leadership Academy, and those students are going to spend the first marking period being trained in leadership and mentoring, and then we'll spend the rest of the school year after school pushing into Salem Avenue Elementary and working with their after school program and mentoring elementary age students.
Okay,
So we're excited about that because that's
amazing.
new and it's
Yeah.
different. I've been working to push out some school surveys to the community so that we can get feedback about how they prefer to receive their communication. This month it was about the back to school events that we had here,
yes, I
right?
saw
The
that.
orientation, the open house,
Yes.
how did we do and what could we do better? Next year, what should we add or should we do differently to improve the back to school experience for families?
Nice.
Yes.
My last question for you is, how do you think being a community school will benefit the students of North High?
I'm hoping that it will increase their sense of belonging at school, that they will want to attend, that they will want to become involved, that they will feel like we are meeting their needs on all levels, not just through the classroom, but in terms of what they need personally or emotionally or mentally or socially to feel included.
Today in my personal professional skills class, which is a part of being in the IBCP program, we went to my teacher, Miss Seacrest, her car, and we just stocked up the Hub's Locker. That's
excellent.
We added some new products and stuff, and we're still figuring out ways we could maybe do keep inventory or see what we need, take donations. We're thinking about using the clothing racks that were in the library to put clothes on there, maybe do a coat drive, or maybe put homecoming attire too, because homecoming's coming up. So we're still figuring out ways to also stay involved too and help the community of our school as well.
With this many people in our school, and then parents and the greater community, there's really no limit to what we can do for people or provide for them here.
Yeah.
We just need to work together to get it done.
We do, and a lot of that involves with networking and also publicizing this, and this is why I'm doing my podcast too, so that I can promote things that's going on in our school and ways every individual can help, and everyone has a purpose and everyone can partake in it. And for my personal input about community, I say I believe that a strong community is the backbone of any success today. I say when people come together to support one another, incredible things can happen. By focusing on the needs of our students and our families, North High is creating an environment where everyone can thrive, and I truly believe that, especially now that we have you and everyone else too on board, and all these great opportunities and resources that we have at the school.
You are 100% spot on. I agree with you, and I am very happy to work with you.
So this episode is pretty short, but this is the first episode, so it wasn't going to be too long. I'm hoping that it can progress over time. But with this new podcast that I talked about, I said I will be highlighting main events within our community, within our school. So North Hagerstown High School is having our Community Expo. This is something completely new. I don't know if we've ever done this before. It will be for our first football game, which will be September 12th. The game starts at 6 p.m. and we'll be setting up around 5 p.m. It will be all the clubs that we have at North High, so Black Student Union, Key Club, Environmental Club, Bio Club, all the clubs we have here, and we'll all have our own tables, and we'll present our club, what we're about, our purpose, our motives, and so forth, so that students can get involved or maybe be interested. Maybe they didn't get to find a club during freshman orientation, or maybe they're just trying to find a sense of belonging or make new friends, or just find something different or try something out of their comfort zone. This is a great way for not only students but also parents to see the variety of stuff we have at North High and get involved. And I feel like everyone should attend. If you are in any of those clubs, like I mentioned, any clubs at North High, you should definitely come down and support your club and support North High. Even if you're not a big football fan, it's just a great way to express your passion for the club and why you joined the club. And so you guys should definitely look into that. I'll put it in the description again, so you guys can read more about it. But September 12th is the Community Expo.
And if you're not able to attend, I am going to follow up in the September 15th newsletter with a club spotlight and some information about our groups and clubs, so that people can access it there too.
Okay, good. Well, that's all I have for today. Like I said, pretty short episode, but hopefully they will progress and get longer. Thank you so much, Miss Allshouse, for being here. I'm very appreciative of you giving me this opportunity to use my platform to grow our community. And
well, I appreciate you and your leadership.
Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.